Hello everyone and welcome to another SCPH replay sent in by the community, and this time gonna be a EBT. Having the usual sticks, having the usual kind of guys we are gonna see, and introducing our players. It is gonna be here on the top left, we got PhyNix on that red Terran. In the meantime, on the bottom right, we are gonna have eXoDaSh playing on the blue Protoss as well. So these guys really never giving up on the scene, are really sending in this replays, really sending in as much of their games, scrimming with each other and playing as much as possible. eXoDaSh and PhyNix coming into the top 10, I believe, of our previous tournaments, especially PhyNix getting into that Cibol training pool for quite a bit. But this time, we are going to be on Thunderbird LE, and we'll see what this map will give us in terms of action. So how you guys been doing? It's been a little bit of a while, got a little sick, but more or less it's time to get some replays going as well. I've been getting some messages though that people are like PMing my personal. Don't forget, you just need to send over at gamesarepool@gmail.com and I'll add them to the queue and eventually get to your game. For people who do send in more than one, I usually do one of your games, and further down the line I'm gonna do some of the others. So if you do want to prioritize one specific replay, please add it in the email. Still though, standard opening here for PhyNix eXoDaSh already with a very quick expansion. And this is pretty greedy here from eXoDaSh. Quite a little bit of that extra foraging all the way to the front line. In the meantime, PhyNix playing it slow. We'll go for the reactor check immediately. Gonna get that orbit command. So no Reaper as of yet, I believe. Don't really see much in terms of the scouts. But now we are gonna get to the command center. The Protoss still gonna be ahead in terms of that economy for just a little bit. Still though, scouting, very important. If you were able to watch the WEC finals, you would see why. I believe it was it was Kara's Junction actually. There was just a 2-minute game between Ender as well as Extinct, and Jesus. It's because you're not scouting your opponent, you don't know what they're planning to do. If only he was able to react a little faster, but now it is gonna be eXoDaSh coming into that natural. Gonna see the SCV building, trying to work as hard as he can for that main base. And at the same time, Marines being pumped out. So this is going to be a defensive hold here from PhyNix. This is the first time I believe I've seen him play this opening. And we'll see if this is going to pan out. This might be a bunker later on or early into the fights. But oh, this is very cheeky from eXoDaSh. He is going to go for the pylon on the side. And this probe will die in the field of battle. Now, while there is a pylon here, sure, he doesn't have that probe to build any other buildings anymore. But still, PhyNix needs to spot this out. Doesn't know that this is alongside his base. Very dangerous right now here for our Terran player, and this might be a reckoning as soon as this warp gate comes online. Still though, we are gonna get our Templar archives, I believe. No, it is the Twilight Council only, not yet high tech, no high Templar tech as of yet. But anyway, gateways are being built up in the front line, gonna be finding that wall, and one stalker already at the ready outside the ramp. He's waiting for his pair, his buddy, his pal, his partner in crime. If you've ever seen Bad Boys, these two guys might be the next best thing you have. But still though, you are gonna get that Blink Stalker upgrade. Really standard eXoDaSh right here, right now. Something he loves to do. All in with the Stalkers. Blink is the way of the game. As well as maybe get some charge lots later on. And maybe even to that Archons if he has gas still. Anyway, the warp gate is ready to go. He can use this pylon already to warp in that adept. And PhyNix, come on, man. You gotta check the rest of your base when you see a probe go inside. Sure, this is a delayed warp on in. But at the same time, one adept gonna be scary on the economy line. Here we go already with SimCity being built up, but PhyNix be able to spot this. This is so close. He sees the warp on in, and that is gonna be another set of adepts coming our way. This has to be a response right here, right now from the base. If you do have the medevac flying on in as well, the Marines right now going for the shots, but these adepts are very good against those infantry. Now going for the Widowmine first and foremost. He can just dodge this with the shades. Anyway though, good start step here from PhyNix. Gonna go around the base. In the meantime, the adept cleaning up the SCVs, preventing the building. Supply depot is built on. Now if we go for the shade yet one more time into the middle line, we go. Will it make it? Not gonna happen. The spirit of the adept sent back to Ire. So it was a little bit of a poke as well there from the Stalkers out in front. Took some mortal damage, but overall, PhyNix able to defend that one. Still though, he has to clean up that pylon. Finally, it does blow on up. You have to be wary, you have to be on point with your scouting, and you have to know what your opponent is doing. Still though, pretty even here for our two players. That was Cheeky from eXoDaSh, gonna stop PhyNix in his tracks. Will allow the Protoss to macro on up as much as he wants. In the meantime though, we are gonna get charge research as well as a siege tank here out in front for PhyNix. In the meantime, eXoDaSh will be building up that robo facility alongside the upgrades. +1 though, coming our way here from the engineering bay. Gonna be out in front. PhyNix right now gonna be doing a little bit of variation of his supply depot wall. It is gonna be an engineering bay as well. It is of course a tanky structure. 850 for 125 minerals, not bad whatsoever. Also, not the most vital thing. If you lose supply depots, you will get supply blocks, sure. But with the engineering bay, if you lose it, then I guess you could build another one later on. Missile turret tech, not really the most vital in many situations. Still though, Mules bringing up the economy here for PhyNix. eXoDaSh trying to just keep ahead in terms of workers, but it seems like the worker is gonna get worked up instead by the Liberator. The Zone of Liberation going for the shot. Oh, that probe dodging the shot with the assimilator, but it's not gonna be enough. Now the Stalker does blink forward, so this will expose his tech here. So PhyNix gonna know it is gonna be the teleportation coming his way very soon. So though, it has just been a poke frenzy here. Adepts on one hand, Liberator on the other. And in the meantime, third base being built here by eXoDaSh. Still though, I would love to see people actually use the minerals here, the mineral walls, break them, or at least just open up the map a little more. I've never seen that before in our games in the community. Maybe someone can show me something cheeky about that. We are gonna get our standard Marine Marauder Medivac Ball with a Widow Mine and Siege Tags to boot. I like this composition here from PhyNix. He's trying to be all around. Doesn't have too much though in terms of the giant killers. So maybe Colossus Tech here for eXoDaSh might be in the cards very soon. Still though, with the mine sound being tossed out, the Observer gonna be in observation mode. We'll see everything coming his way. And immediately with that information, eXoDaSh queuing up 2 Colossi. It is going to be Chrono boosting them out as well. The Giraffe now stampeding into the battlefield. And both sides knowing exactly what the other is going to do. Liberator sure can shoot the air. It won't be the best against that Colossus. Will be a little pesky though. The Colossus will really try to stay alive. Not the tankiest units, but at the same time not the flimsiest one either. You would think a unit with legs like this just trip on over and die. Not the case. Still though, Stalker's going to move northward. The rocks now getting rocked down here by PhyNix. And the ramp gonna get opened up here by our Terran player yet again. eXoDaSh in the meantime waiting for the Liberator. But this might be actually going in favor of PhyNix, because eXoDaSh doesn't have his whole army in position. A recall must be used soon. Liberation zone's now out in front. Does eXoDaSh know that this is coming? Yes, he does. He sees the circle. He's gonna back on out. And it's a creeping barrage right here, right now for our Terran. Now here we go with the Star Step action. Step back is there, and then the Siege Tanks blowing up that Warp Gate. It will go down immediately. And anyway, here we go again with the push. Charge Lots going for the surround. Guardian Shield though doing the damage that needs to be done, protecting their team. And that Force Field gonna get in the way as well. The Colossi though decide to back on now. It's both sides suffering heavy losses. Neither side giving it all. And it is gonna be a lull yet again by the ramp. So back to production, guys. When in doubt, just keep building units. Oh my god, those force fields, so good. Gonna be forcing the medevac load on in, and guys, don't shoot your friends. Don't shoot your friends. I think that's the moral of the story. Don't shoot your friends. That is so poor there for PhyNix. One Marine getting executed on the spot. Is this gonna be some Russian tactics? No step backward, only go forward right here, right now. And speaking of forward, it seems like third base right now under duress. Oh no, the probes need to be protected. And the Stalkers will take the damage instead. He could have actually gone for the attack, but he was too busy pulling us. It's a 2-prong attack here. PhyNix with a solid drop into the back line. And now not only the second base is dead, but also the third base under attack yet again. So cheeky antics here from our Terran player. Left, right, center, all around the map. Gonna be trying to pressure as much as possible with those drops. Sometimes though, you want to have those casual photon cannons in the back, just in case to dissuade any kind of drop play. So eXoDaSh feeling the sting out of that one, behind in workers by just a bit, but he's not able to maximize the 3 bases he wants to utilize. In the meantime, Mules again keeping PhyNix ahead in terms of the money. Here comes the money, and it's gonna be staying with the Terran for quite a while. Still though, this is just bio play here from PhyNix. 6 racks, gonna have a medevac station with the double pump out reactor starports. Factory as well with the assist. And now even gonna go for a second reactor tech enabled starport. So really more medevacs into play. He's playing the bio ball as much as possible. In the meantime, eXoDaSh going into the Archons. Those the flash damage gonna be quite useful, but he can always go for the high temp. Psionic Storm might be something in the cards they want to use late into next fight. Oh, scan spots out the observer. Poor observer. Trying to do his job. Will get caught. We are gonna get some ground weapon upgrades yet again for our Protoss player. +2 coming our way. In the meantime, to this outhand quadrant we go here for PhyNix. Looking to go around. Looking to try and take care of that main base. In the meantime, he's knocking on his opponent's doorstep. This looks pretty dire here for eXoDaSh. He needs to get a lot more units, and he needs to put pressure against the Terran. Something he needs to do is get a Warp Prism, a Immortal or 2 on the inside. A cycle of Zealots gonna be useful. And now speaking of a cycle, here we go yet again. The Medevac's now gonna go for the load on in. Thrustering away, gonna go for the boosters. One does go down, that's a huge hit. A lot of Marines get blown up in the stratosphere. In the meantime though, PhyNix, more liberation at hand. Marines, Marauders on the outside, but the Archons want to go for the attack. The Colossi heavily protected as well. Here we go for the blink on forward. And in the meantime, all the way on the low ground, this is Star Step yet again from our Terran player, eXoDaSh. Struggling to really keep up, but the Zealots can charge on in. So at the same time, both sides microing as much as they can. But here we have the reinforcements. Liberation Zone yet again set on up. Here we go with the charge that's out in front. The Archon getting some really good splash damage hits. And the Warp Prism right now, cycling yet again. The army of PhyNix forced back on that. The medevac even getting into the Star Step action, but a low ground now taken here by our infantry. Very dangerous. Will get cooked up instead. And that isn't gonna be some big mini claws here. That one medevac will fall on down yet again. And now it's PhyNix on the defense. This is really good here for our Protoss player. He's getting enough of the cycles. eXoDaSh gonna get some stalkers yet again. The Warp Prism really enabling our reinforcement cycle. Fernando, oh, what happened here? One of the Colossi in a translucent state. What happened there? It seems like though the ramp gonna be pressured by these units. The Colossi can shoot on to the other side though. And here we go. The wall has been busted. The walls do come tumbling on down. The Hunts are here. And these Protoss want to go for the push onto that third base. Is this gonna be a Nexus here for eXoDaSh? Is this a smart idea? He doesn't have all the minerals in the world, but a strategic recall might be in the cards later on. Still though, cooking this one up. Recall now these units to go all the way to the back. A few Zealots are there as well, and okay, what is this, Mr. eXoDaSh? What are you planning with this one? The Zealots though clean up the supply depots, want to go for a last stand. We do get a fourth base, so maybe more macro in the cards yet again. So that probe, the very ambitious probe, looking to make a base inside the opponent's base, will go down. In the meantime, the Zealots are like, peace, I'm out, it's time to go back home. Not gonna go for this. Still though, eXoDaSh was in a good spot to actually cook up a little more. PhyNix was still busy reinforcing. So for now, it might be a little bit of an army situation here for our Terran. But speaking of the army, still eXoDaSh in the lead. 90-56, +2 in ground weaponry. And in the meantime, +3 right here, right now for our Terran player. And I realized what this was. This isn't a recall. He's been playing a little bit of the hallucination game. Can't really see the sentries though. They're stuck underneath the Colossi. But honestly, is this gonna be an interesting situation? Will he just keep hallucinating more and more Colossi, trick his opponents, and actually be like, look how much army I have, sir? Still those Zealots numbering in to the dozen, and more Archons are there as well. More real Colossi are coming on out. You don't need to pretend, man. We're here for you. Gotta be authentic. Gotta go for the cook thermal lance. Gonna be scary into this next coming fight. Anyway though, march forward. The Golden Armada gonna be playing the ground right here, right now. The probe gonna get the scout. And will this be it? Will this be finally the mineral line gets actually, harvested? This is gonna be so cheeky. But anyway, this one Marine, he went for the scout, will get punished immediately. Here we go with the Warp Prism. Gonna get that pro back. We get a Warp Cycle of units yet again, and there's almost 2 dozen Zealots coming our way. A scary force here for eXoDaSh. Can PhyNix even hold? He's stuck on supply. He can't build any more than this. This is the show here for our Terran player, and this is gonna be engaged with the Vikings, trying to go for the pokes against the Colossi. But at the same time, that scan means that he cannot even go forward. And the Vikings right now under the rest. The charge out's gonna push forward. Here we go with the Marines holding their ground. Can't even start a step anymore. And PhyNix losing so quickly. We'll call the GG. eXoDaSh with the victory. And this all started with that one pylon inside the base. Well done though to eXoDaSh. I feel that he does have a little bit of the tactical advantage, knowing his opponent really is trying to get better with biology units. Those biological infantry gonna be such a strong strategy to transition in and out for a well-rounded Terran player. But overall, well done to eXoDaSh. We'll take that win. I'll see you guys in the next one.